Our first guest tonight is one of the most talented men in the world.
From the streets of Chicago's South Side to the heights of global fame, Kanye West has become one of the most influential and controversial figures in modern music and fashion. A prodigy, a provocateur, a visionary, he has constantly challenged the boundaries of creativity, often sparking as much debate as admiration. But how did a young producer, born to a middle-class family, lose his father at a formative age, and yet rise to redefine hip-hop, launch a global fashion empire, and become a cultural icon? This is the story of Kanye West, a journey of ambition, genius, controversy, and reinvention, revealing how one man's vision can reshape an entire industry and captivate the world. Kanye Omari West was born on June 8, 1977 in Atlanta, Georgia, but he was raised in Chicago, Illinois. His father, Ray West, was a photojournalist and former Black Panther, while his mother, Dr. Donda West, was an English professor and college administrator. Though his parents divorced when he was young, Kanye remained close to both, particularly his mother, who would become his unwavering supporter and guiding influence throughout his life. From an early age, Kanye showed an insatiable curiosity for the arts. He drew, wrote poetry, and experimented with music, often blending genres and pushing boundaries. Losing his father at the age of 23 left a profound impact on him, shaping both his personal drive and his emotional depth. Growing up in the tough neighborhoods of Chicago exposed him to the realities of urban life, from gang violence to systemic inequalities. Experiences that would later inform his music and artistic perspective. Despite these challenges, Kanye excelled academically, attending Polaris High School before enrolling at Chicago State University, where his mother taught. She encouraged his artistic ambitions, nurturing his early experiments with beat-making and production. These formative years laid the foundation for his future as an innovative producer and boundary-pushing artist. It was in these neighborhoods, schools, and family experiences that the seeds of Kanye West's creative genius were sown, setting the stage for his extraordinary rise to fame. Kanye West's journey into the music industry began not as a rapper, but as a producer. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, he crafted beats for local Chicago artists, quickly gaining a reputation for his innovative sampling techniques and ability to transform soulful records into cutting-edge hip-hop tracks. His breakthrough came when he started producing for Rockefeller Records, working closely with Jay-Z on the landmark album The Blueprint in 2001. Kanye's contributions stood out, earning him critical recognition and establishing him as one of the most sought-after producers in the industry. Despite his success behind the scenes, Kanye had ambitions to step into the spotlight as a rapper. Early attempts were met with resistance. Executives often doubted that a producer from Chicago could succeed as a solo artist. Undeterred, he continued refining his skills, performing at small venues and collaborating with underground artists. His perseverance paid off with the release of his debut album, The College Dropout, in 2004. The album's blend of introspective lyrics, witty storytelling, and innovative production captured the attention of both critics and fans. This period of Kanye's life marked a turning point, from a behind-the-scenes producer to a bold, ambitious artist ready to challenge industry norms. His early career laid the groundwork for a path defined by creative risk-taking, relentless ambition, and the determination to redefine what it meant to be a hip-hop artist in the 21st century. With the release of The College Dropout in 2004, Kanye West catapulted from rising producer to a household name. The album's mix of witty, introspective lyrics, inventive sampling, and genre-blending production earned widespread critical acclaim and multiple Grammy nominations. It was a bold statement that challenged hip-hop conventions, emphasizing both vulnerability and social commentary. Building on this momentum, Kanye released Late Registration in 2005 and Graduation in 2007, each album pushing the boundaries of the genre, blending orchestration, electronic elements, and complex lyrical narratives. Hits like Gold Digger, Stronger, and Good Life not only dominated charts, but became cultural touchstones, solidifying Kanye as one of the most innovative artists of his generation. The pinnacle of his creative achievements came with 808s and Heartbreak, 2008, and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, 2010. The former introduced emotional, auto-tuned vulnerability to mainstream rap, influencing a generation of artists, while the latter is often hailed as a masterpiece of contemporary music, blending experimental production with deeply personal storytelling. Kanye's artistic vision was not confined to music. He leveraged his fame to break into fashion, collaborating with brands like Nike before launching his own line of Yeezy sneakers with Adidas. The collaboration reshaped sneaker culture and further established his status as a tastemaker. By the early 2010s, Kanye West had become a global cultural icon. He earned over 20 Grammy Awards, achieved multi-platinum album sales, and cultivated a persona that was as larger than life as his music. His influence extended beyond the recording studio, impacting fashion, art, and popular culture at large. From headline-making album releases to sold-out tours and innovative collaborations, Kanye had redefined what it meant to be a multidimensional artist in the 21st century. His rise demonstrated that creativity, vision, and ambition, when combined, could transcend traditional industry limits, leaving an indelible mark on both music and culture worldwide. Data Anchors, 2004. The College Dropout, 2005 Late Registration, 2007 Graduation, 2008 808s and Heartbreak, 2010 My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, 21 Grammy Awards, Adidas Yeezy launch. Kanye West's meteoric rise was matched only by his public controversies, a recurring theme that would shape both his career and persona. In 2009, during the MTV Video Music Awards, he famously interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech, declaring that Beyoncé deserved the award. The incident ignited widespread backlash, branding Kanye as arrogant and unpredictable. Yet it also cemented his reputation as someone willing to defy norms and speak his mind, regardless of public opinion. His personal life frequently dominated headlines as well. Kanye's high-profile marriage to Kim Kardashian in 2014 turned him into a tabloid fixture, with every move scrutinized by fans and critics alike. Their relationship, from lavish weddings to family drama, was often as public as his music, adding another layer of complexity to his celebrity. Meanwhile, his outspoken political stances, including support for Donald Trump and controversial comments about slavery, polarized audiences, fueling debates across social media and mainstream news. Professional challenges accompanied personal controversies. Certain album releases like Ye, 2018, and Jesus is King, 2019, were met with mixed reviews, with some critics questioning his creative choices. Public feuds with other artists, legal disputes, and social media outbursts added to the perception of volatility. Despite this, Kanye's controversies often reinforced his cultural relevance, keeping him at the center of conversations and amplifying his influence. Media portrayal oscillated between admiration for his artistry and criticism of his behavior. Fans were divided. Some saw him as a fearless visionary, while others considered him reckless and self-absorbed. These challenges tested Kanye's resilience, forcing him to navigate the delicate balance between personal expression and public perception. Through it all, his music and public image became inseparable from his controversies, illustrating the complex interplay between genius, fame, and human imperfection. Data Anchors, 2009. MTV VMA Incident. 2014 Marriage to Kim Kardashian. 2018 Ye, 2019 Jesus is King. Political statements and social media controversies. Despite the controversies that often overshadowed his career, Kanye West continually reinvented himself, proving that resilience and creativity can transform public perception. Following highly publicized personal and professional challenges, he embraced new musical directions, experimenting with gospel influences in Jesus is King, 2019, and incorporating minimalist, introspective production in Ye, 2018. These projects showcased a more reflective and spiritually attuned side of the artist, signaling personal growth and a willingness to evolve. Beyond music, Kanye expanded his creative footprint into fashion and design, turning Yeezy into a global brand synonymous with innovation. Collaborations with Adidas, alongside experimental runway shows, solidified his status as a tastemaker who bridges the worlds of music, fashion, and popular culture. His vision extended further into architecture, conceptual art, and even entrepreneurial ventures, highlighting a multidimensional approach to creativity that defied conventional boundaries. Kanye also engaged in philanthropic and humanitarian efforts, from supporting education initiatives to advocating for social causes, often inspired by his late mother, Donda West. These efforts contributed to reshaping his public image, emphasizing depth, ambition, and purpose beyond celebrity. Through reinvention, Kanye West demonstrated the power of adaptability. He transformed setbacks into opportunities for creative exploration and personal growth, blending artistry, entrepreneurship, and social consciousness. This evolution not only preserved his relevance in an ever-changing cultural landscape but also reinforced the perception of Kanye as a visionary capable of transcending controversy to leave a lasting impact. Data. Anchors 2018. Yeah. 2019 Jesus is King. Adidas Yeezy brand. Philanthropic initiatives inspired by Donda West. Fashion shows, artistic ventures. Kanye West's impact on music, fashion, and popular culture is undeniable. As a producer, rapper, and designer, he redefined the possibilities of hip-hop, blending genres, pioneering new sounds, and inspiring a generation of artists to embrace vulnerability and experimentation. His influence extends beyond music. Yeezy reimagined sneaker culture, and his fashion collaborations reshaped industry norms, demonstrating that artistry can transcend traditional boundaries. Despite controversies and public scrutiny, Kanye's career exemplifies resilience and vision. He transformed personal struggles and criticism into creative fuel, continuously evolving his sound, style, and public persona. His willingness to take risks, musically, professionally, and personally, has left an indelible mark on the entertainment world. The journey of Kanye West proves that ambition, creativity, and perseverance can turn adversity into global influence. From a young Chicago producer to an international icon, his story is a testament to the power of innovation and self-expression. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Kanye West's life and career, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about the stars who shaped Hollywood and pop culture. Data anchors. Influence on hip-hop, fashion, Yeezy, cultural impact, inspiration for artists, resilience through controversies.